Hello, beautiful people, and welcome. Today's reading, we are looking at the energies for autumn equinox on Northern Hemisphere, which is today, 22nd of September. How I'm going to do the reading today is I'm going to do the general reading, which is like collective for all, and then I'm going to divide the reading into 4 special groups for special message, which is those crystals over here. I will introduce them to you in a minute. So there is after you choose your crystal, you can go to the timestamps. You can choose more than one, or if none of the crystals call you, you can skip that part too. So there is the general message and then the special messages for you based on your choice. Let me show you the crystals and then we start with the main message. So the first crystal is Lapis Lazuli. The second crystal is Emerald. The third crystal is Snakeskin Jasper. Just running away. Snakes. And the fourth one is, well, I selected the yellow fluorite, but it has a little bit clear quartz as well, because the only yellow fluorite at the moment what I have is this pendulum here. So it has 2 aspects to it. So but the main message on the yellow fluorite. So that's the number 4. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what the spirits wants to tell us and what we need to know on this autumn equinox and Mabon. Little boy blue, the dreams come true. So there is some sort of work what you have been done that actually starts showing the results, and your dreams are starting to manifest. It's and also return of the soul. For some people, there might be a birth of the child. And some a soul manifesting into the life, and that will definitely like a change as well. But for others, it's dream come true, and it's a dreams and transformation, because you see the everything starts with a thought, idea, and expression of that idea, and you're starting taking actions and planting the seeds, and now it's a time to reap the rewards of that idea, the transformation, what has happened. So let's see what else. Support, it's the insects and support. Everything is working perfectly, everything has its role, and it's it's barely, you can see it, like there is a web, spider web, and you create your own reality with your actions you take, and with your connections you create, and so it's funny because they have the same similar motion and butterflies. There's definitely talking about the transformation. So it's reflecting how far you have come on your journey, and take a rest, reflect, and gather new resources for next step in the spring. But there is a little, you need to take a pause to reflect and see what works, what doesn't work, and let's see what else is coming. Freedom horse, so it's a moving forwards, being free to do whatever. That's a definitely movement in some sorts, but it's time to reflect and find the support, and there is definitely people there to help to manifest, who has been part of this process, and now they're gathering the results of your project or things or effort what you have put into your idea or a wish or dream. So it's all moving along, and there is also I feel that there's a new energy coming in, definitely return of the soul. Maybe somebody will come back into your life after a while, what you have invested in. There is some sort of movement coming in, going out. I definitely feel the sense of community and friendships, family ties, connections in some sort, and also transformation in those connections. There's a new incoming, I feel, but it's also like understanding that to giving that freedom to people to come into your life when on the free will, and going with the flow as well, and seeing how naturally things work out. And for some of you, if you have wanted to get become pregnant, there is a soul that would like to be born so definitely, and some of you already are pregnant, yeah, so it's also like things transforming and new life is starting. So let's clarify the little boy blue. Dreams come true, return of the soul. Let's see this one. It is time to shine, creates the energetic resonance and golden opportunities. So there is time to shine and see your hard work paying off and shine. Then the insect supports adventure. Live wild and free. So the freedom horse, there's a lot to embrace the freedom and being who you are and free will. And let's see the freedom horse. Confidence, and be confident in yourself and believe in magic. You don't need an explanation for everything. Trust it has happened for all the right reasons. So this is the so let me see. It's time to gather and reflect what you have achieved so far, and know that it's an adventure. The things that you already have achieved, but to go and prepare for a new adventure, movement forward. Just also I feel like the importance to see the world through the new perspective as a child, that there is opportunities for you to come along to make things happen and shine and show your light to the world, and create what you want to create, and just releasing and transforming that, and releasing that limiting thoughts, and be confident in your communication, and reach out to people who possibly could help. But if you speak up and you express what you want to create, the people along the way will come along and support your idea. It's just like putting it out there as well. But the winter is for preparation, so it's kind of like looking at what your resources, what have you achieved so far and what's the next step. So it's at the moment like feeling gratefulness and see the achievements and then what you can take further. And I feel that there is a people coming to your way to help to in the next season to or the next step will help you to grow, even have more opportunities to come on your way as well. So take it as it resonates. Move into the separate readings, and I see you at your timestamp. Hello, if you chose the first crystal Lapis Lazuli, this is the reading for you, special message for you. And the fairy who came through it is the heartless love. But first of all, about the Lapis Lazuli, it stands for inner truth, inner power, love, purification, self-confidence, and friendships. And it works with emotion, which is a water element, and throat and third eye. And it's also this one, the heartless love, brings your attention to the situation that have not worked out the way you have wanted or expected, and feeling that heartbreak and abandoned. So obviously it's a little bit gloomy message for you, but there is things reminding you as have you abandoned some of your ideas, what you have wanted because it didn't work out in the first place. Maybe it's time to revisit that idea and see that maybe the time is right now to return and give some love to that project. Also, sometimes you might get heartbroken because you've misjudged the situation and have made miscalculations and judged the situation incorrectly, like read the cues differently and have had like things, false expectations or expectations that cannot be met by these people or situation. It's just it's the not right people or the idea for this with these people. So there are some adjustments that need to be done, and also reflect on how much effort you put in as well, and is there anything that you can do to change things around. And understanding and compassion is needed, but most of all I feel that there is some sort of like projects that you have abandoned and forgotten, and perhaps it's time to maybe revisit and see if you can do it now, because you probably have more resources. And also with love relationships, sometimes we might have expectations that our lovers cannot, or the partners cannot, or loved ones cannot answer because they don't know how. And also there's a lot to do with the communication and back and forth, so you need to actually express what is it that you need and see if they can, because there is different ways to show love as well. So, and are you paying attention, and are you giving enough love, or is the love gone from the relationship as well? So these are, as heartbreaking it may be, but some things come to the end sometime. So it's just kind of reflecting on where you're standing in that case. in this scenario, and let's see what else extra message is for you. Stop and slow down. The pace must abate before it's too late. So it's time. You can still turn things around, but you need to slow down and re-evaluate the situation. Perhaps things need to be adjusted, and the focus and perception and understanding, and definitely communication is important, and also vision needs to be adjusted. What is true, what is not, going inwards, and being confident expressing yourself in the relationships, but as well with your projects. And some of the abandoned project, revisit those ones, and see if the time is right now, and perhaps maybe the resources are more suitable right now, which wasn't before. So this is all I have. Take the information as it resonates to you and in your situation, but there is it's not doom and gloom. There is just slight adjustments, and sometimes, you know, you have outgrown some sort of relationships, and the vibration is no longer matching, so there's nothing to do, because that's what sometimes happens. If you grow and your partner doesn't grow the same pace, then some things are forever, some things are for a time being, and whatever that may be, just find the gratitude, the things and the experiences what you've had, and let go and move forwards and plan for the future. Alright, that's all what I have. Hopefully that assisted you in some ways, and I see you next time. Hello, if you chose the second crystal, Emerald, this is the reading for you. Emerald works with a heart chakra, and is bringing forward a healing, and in all levels, through heart center. It's stone of inspiration and patience as well, and working on understanding the meaning of unconditional love and what it means in your life and your relationships. So definitely working with the heart center. And the fairy who came with this one to bring you the message is the speaker of the truth. So the speaker of the truth shows up normally in the readings or in your life when there is important to trust the situation and accept the things the way they are with an open heart. So again, Emerald, and it's not surprised that the speaker of truth came, because Emerald also invites you to open up your heart space and heal. And the speaker of truth is the same: accept the things the way it is, open up with the open heart, and trust that everything is the way it is. You also need to ask the right questions for you, but when you do ask the question, make sure that you're ready to hear the answers that are coming for you. And it won't be easy sometimes to accept the truth the way it is, but with knowing the truth, the healing can begin as well. So let's see what extra message. A lot. I feel there's a lot of like healing energy for you, and knowing the truth or speaking your truth to someone releases you from your own prison, where liberates. Speaking the truth is liberating. That's what the word I was looking for, and you need to do it from your heart. Be who you are and be authentic who you are. That's important. And people who truly love you, they stand by you, and that's what they and also if you truly love someone, you stand by them as well and allow them to be who they are. And the extra message for you is breathe, crocus, and breathe. And says calm, rest, stop, and just be. So it's just being who you are, taking your time, rest up, heal. So breath can be quite healing, and it's also stop and really think, what is it that you want to communicate? What is the truth for you? How do you truly feel? So it's accepting your true feelings. And that's what I'm getting as well. And allowing other people to be who they are, and accept them and love them for who they are. So this is the message what I have for you. Hopefully it assisted you somehow, and take what resonates, and I'll see you next time. Hello, if you chose this crystal as Snakeskin Jasper, this is the reading for you. Snakeskin Jasper is here to tell you that it is time to release old patterns and ground yourself, and brings the change and align your mental, physical and emotional body, and works with solar plexus, which is stepping into your power and being yourself. That's and the fairy who came with that is the maiden. And maiden normally shows up to remind us to go back and realize, go back and remember. That's what I not realize. Remember how we felt when we first fell in love, or when we first did something, and the passion and the wonder and excitement, and see the transformation what has happened on our journey, and who we are, where we are right now, and what is the difference between, and how much we have grown, but still bring back the excitement bit of on your journey, that that, you know, when you do new things, and shake you out of the routine as well a little bit, and ask you to take a leap of faith and take risks in the name of love. Not only in romantic situations, but also the things that you love and are passionate about. What drives you? What is your passion? Be confident to go after your dreams. So that's the first part of the message. And there's definitely the transformation happening, shedding old skin, but by remembering the past. Appreciating, because Mabon is all about gratitude as well, appreciating your journey and who you are and who you have become, and remembering your true passion and drive, and go after your dreams confidently. Let's see what else comes through. Agapanthus. I hope I say it correctly, but forgive me if not, but that's how I would say it. Words of love. Speak with your heart. So you need to really speak from your heart, and words of love, and that actually confirms that goal after your love. Take a leap of faith, take risks, remember the bravery what you had when you knew less. More older we grow and more experience we grow, less risks we take, but sometimes we need to just shake up and I'm trying to find the words. To shed the skin, we have to shake everything up and take risks. So it's just like so we can grow. Because there's Snakeskin Jasper is also like a snake, which just brings the snake totem animal, which brings the change and transformation and growth. So love and words of love is important and remembering what you love and what you stand for, as well as being in love with yourself, with your life, and see how many abundant opportunities are there for you, as well, not only to fulfill your life with your passions, but also in terms of romance. That's all what I have for you, and I see you next time. Hello! If you chose the fourth crystal, yellow fluorite, and a little bit clear quartz, this is the message for you. Brings forward psychic abilities and creativity, visualization, shaking things up, brings clarity and removes toxic situations and people from your life. So it's just kind of like a big clean up your life. That's the message for you. And what the fairy who came through is the boy. And the boy, set your bird free and set yourself free. Go for adventure and see what you can find. So it's a call for adventure. And also in the people in your life, like if things have stagnating and people are not happy in the situation, just set them free and allow them to just go and explore, and you know, when they return they have stories to tell and you can grow together or renew in a new way. Through adventure you are finding new opportunities, understanding how things work. This is like children, they learn the world they live in by exploring and play, through play. So this is what I feel as well, that it's important to play. And let's see what else I can, what messages we can receive. And you got the cactus flower. Endurance, hold on, you can do this. Interesting. In one hand, it's go for an adventure and free yourself, and endurance, hold on, and you can do this. So it's just kind of like finding the balance between if there is something that you have wanted to explore and go for adventure, like explore, I feel it's more about exploration and finding out, and it's been a long term and it hasn't really worked out yet. I think it's just reassess and see where you are and go and explore different ways of doing the same thing. There is many ways to many approaches to the same goal. So see where you're at, what needs to be changed, but be adventurous, be free, dare to take risks. And often the boys it's kind of like hide and seek as well. Sometimes things what can hide in the plain sight. So it's just see the world and opportunities and possibilities through the eyes of a child who's just a fresh pair of eyes. Adopt a new vision, which is fresh, less limitations, and taking some sort of the risk and taking an adventure to change what you've been working on. And when the conditions are right, cactuses to blossom, and normally it's in springtime. But remember, you are entering the autumn, so it's collecting the results right now and preparing for the winter. And it's a replanning, like entering the taking a risk, replanning and preparing for the adventure when the spring comes again. So of course it doesn't mean that you have to stop for 6 months, but what I mean is just take a step back, look, prepare, adjust, and it's fresh perception is needed, and playfulness is needed. And this fairy is saying that life is a game in a way that lighten up yourself and your mood, and just be more playful, be more flexible, be more adventurous, bring that, awaken that inner child quality within yourself. And things when you look at the same thing again, or the same relationship, for example, or project, or whatever that is for you, that you will see, you see it differently. It's like a pressing the refresh button, or you know what I mean. It's just adjusting it. Like when you walk away from let's say you're painting a picture, or painting, and because you saw into details, you lose the focus, and you lose you can't see anymore the painting, what you're painting, because you're in it. So it's time to step up, go and do something else perhaps, and then come back, go on an adventure, do something else, and when you return, you will see what needs to be adjusted. So it's just kind of like adapting a new set of skills, new fresh perception or point of view. Alright, that's all what I have for you. Hopefully it assisted you, and I'll see you next time.